Hello everyone, The here, and I'm working on the HP Pavilion 511N. As you can see, I've already taken out the power supply, starting off a bit prematurely, but I wanted to see exactly why the power supply had failed. So, took the cover off. I can't see anything plainly obvious other than a small black mark on the back there that you might be able to see, but I don't know. But I just wanted to show you before we actually get onto the main topic. Look at the construction of the thing. Look at that. It is so cramped. It has plenty of room on the other side. Let's be real, but wow. I've never seen anything like that. And there's no obviously blown or bulging capacitors, so I don't know what the problem is, but I found something interesting. This is a micro ATX power supply, as you saw, but it had an adapter. So that means I can throw any regular old ATX power supply in here. So let's head over to the box and fish one out. It needs to be at least 110 watts, which is no big deal. Here's the supply I've chosen. It is a 135 watt Dell power supply. Nice quality. And there's one issue. Yeah, but that should be fixed with a simple pair of scissors. So let me just do a test fit before I actually do anything. Make sure we're all okay. It might be a little tight, so let's see here. See if I can do this one-handed. Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna have to move the CD drive. And, okay, so I'm going to move the CD drive, and I'll be right back. Okay, so wow, even with the CD drive out of the way, that was an extremely tight fit. I had to bend these cables upwards, and then shove it in, so I could get it to fit at all. Wow. But, hey, we got it in, that's all that matters, right? So, I'm going to screw her in, and I'm going to, well, actually, I'm not even going to screw it in right now, because I need to see if the CD drive fits. So I'm going to put the front panel back on, and we'll get to that. Okay, so as you can see, we had to move the CD drive down one bay, and that made me have to remove the little metal thingy that was on the front panel, but that's alright. The CD drive is plugged in now, and I realized that we're going to have one little problem. This is the only floppy connector on the power supply. But that's not that big of a deal. It'll just be not plugged in. Oh well. Everything else plugs in fine. Or can be plugged in fine, rather. See, just plugged in the hard drive. You weren't able to see that because it didn't have the camera focused on it. And that needs to go in. There we go. So, it's still a very, very tight fit, but it works. So, yeah. I'm going to get the rest of the cables plugged in and the thing screwed in, and then I'm going to clean this up before I start her up. Okay, so I cut the connector down to 4 little wires, so that shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to get the side panel back on this, which shouldn't be a problem, and we're going to get to powering this thing up for the first time. One thing before we plug this baby in. A wise man once said, you can tell a lot about a person or a family by what they have in their CD drives. This may not be the CD drive, but it still says quite a bit. Anyways, let's get on to actually plugging this thing in for the first time. It might go boom, so just be warned. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Didn't go boom. Alright, let's press the power button. Here we go. We have power. Sounds like she's going. We have no screen though. So in my investigations, I am probably going to reseat the CPU, even though it does get warm. I'm really hoping that the thing didn't die and take the system with it, but if it did, oh well. I'll get the CPU reseated. Reseating the CPU definitely did help, as the momentary test I did to see if it let off any heat actually made the screen come on. So I'm going to replace the heat sink, which you probably can't see at all because I don't learn my lesson when it comes to lighting. I'm going to reseat, or put the heatsink back on, and we're going to actually use the thing. Okay, so I have the system all back together, and we're ready to do our first burst power on. Here we are. And if it works, it should boot. Something in the CD-ROM drive, probably. And fancy that there is. Reader Rabbit First Grade Classic Edition. Again, you can tell a lot about people do on their computer by what's in their CD drive. So here we are, booting up Windows XP Home Edition. It's been a while since I've actually seen the Home Edition of Windows XP. I usually work with the professional version, but, you know, hey, having a home version is just as nice, you know? So, seems we're working. I want to see what we have on this, because it'll be interesting to see. Oh, Lord, quit with the stupid focus. I don't know what kind of Celeron this is, but it's identical to a Celeron that I have already. So, it's not in a computer, it's from a dead one of a similar style, I think. But it'll be interesting to see what the clock speed is. It's obviously a single core. It's not new enough to be a dual core. So here we are, the mouse has just appeared. Welcome. Okay, good. We have fish on the desktop. Oh, we're protected by McAfee. Great. I'm so glad. This definitely has not been wiped at all before it was thrown away. Let's see. Come here, muss. Okay, so I'm going to be back once the muss and keyboard get detected. And the muss to me is the mouse, so. Alright, be back in a minute. Okay, we finally have a mouse. I'm going to raise the resolution because it's pretty low right now. Let's see, we're 800 by 600, we're making it 1280 by 1024, high 24-bit color. And we're keeping that, thank you very much. I think the time is accurate on this. I think it's 5:38 p.m., but hey. We have McAfee virus scan online, which I don't care about. Freedom has detected a problem with the previous shutdown. Do you want to start Freedom? Okay, I have no idea what Freedom is, but let's do it anyway. Okay, that's a web app. We're not using that. Go away. First thing we're going to do is we're going to run msconfig. We're going to disable a crap ton of startup stuff. So, startup. We'll keep all the HP stuff, but, let's see. Don't need Microsoft Office to start. We don't need money to start. We don't need Yahoo Messenger to start. We don't need Works to start. We don't need Freedom to start. We don't need Messenger to start up. Don't need that to start up. We don't need any of this stuff. We'll keep that. We don't need RealPlay to start up. We don't need McAfee to start up at all. We don't need PS2.exe to start up, whatever that is. I don't know. Let's just keep it there. S3 app hk.exe sounds a little suspicious. Let's look in our processes. Let's see, where is that? There it is. Let's... Alright, I'm going to search for it. S3 app hk.exe. All files and folders. S3 app hk.exe. Okay, I'll just let that search. Wait, did it? Oh, okay. I was going to say, better find it. Okay, anyway, let's get back to this. Don't need Rec Guard to start up. Don't need Wild Tangent crap to start up. Don't need that to start up. Okay. I'm not gonna restart, but anyway. It's in System 32, I think, so should find it. There we are. Okay, that's something we need, so let's keep that open. Alright, S3 app HK. Okay, anyways, let's see what we have for specs. Well, let's see. Computer. Where is computer? There you are. Properties. Okay, so as I was saying, 1.3 gigahertz, 256 meg of RAM, and Windows XP Home Edition. So, after I cut out the video, my grandfather came downstairs, and I decided I would peruse through the documents folder, and I found some stuff that didn't really need to be seen by anyone, so I deleted all of it. Anyways, though, let's look through the programs. Let's see what we have on here. Ooh, there's a lot. So, what's notable? Well, I can tell you something that is notable. This probably has not been defragmented in a while. Let's find out. Analyze. Well, that's going to look through the programs, as I originally said, a bit slow. So let's see here. We have some Atari game. It's Atari Animal Adventures. Okay. 7th level. That's the Toonland game. Zero Knowledge Freedom. Okay. Word Perfect 02. Oh, Weather Bug. Something on Startup. HP Center. Super Duper Music Looper Express from Sonic Foundry. Alrighty then, quick and financial stuff. Some online services, AOL, CompuServe 2000, Earthlink Internet Services, something My Photo Center, Microsoft Works again. Didn't that just come up? Oh, that was WordPerfect. Microsoft Office Tools, McAfee, Kazoo Studio, don't know what that is. Some HP Tools. Nothing new in the games folder. Detto and Telemover. Interesting. And there's stuff on the right side. Brighter Child. No, Caillou game. Some HP printer drivers. LocalNet, Easy Dialer. QuickTime, Real Player. Start to Read. Okay. Learning Company. Reader Rabbit. Print Shop Deluxe 3. Yahoo Messenger. Why does every computer have Yahoo Messenger? Wow, look at that fragmentation though. Wow. They clearly have never defragmented that. So, I'm not going to defragment right now because I have more videos to record, but we're going to call it. I'm going to call it anyway. Let's get rid of this, and this. And thank you for watching this video today. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you disliked it, please leave a dislike. It gives me feedback, and maybe even a comment if you care. So, as I said before, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Oh, it's not going to do it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.